Hey everyone! Well, it's been a while since we last posted a new video, so today I'm going to give you an update on what's been happening so far to my collection recently. Well, I did make some older videos that I have to upload. One of them is the Nandu Tripepi molt. He molted 4 or 5 days ago, just didn't have time to upload the video. He grew into a nice 3-inch male, and I also happen to sex his molt for you guys, so this will give you a refreshing video of how to sex your teas by molt. Awesome. Second news video I'll be posting is some of the Mega Man 7s. I just have 2 more left, and I'm working on the last Silent Hill 2 video. As well as I'll be uploading a car video for my car subscribers since our van has recently been sold. So today is about Tarantula Canada and these new guys. Well, if you haven't seen their site already, they actually have updated their site to include new pictures of their facility. I've actually been there a couple of times and it's really cool, and certainly a lot of room compared to their apartment that they had. You can see that's where I got the teas. Very nice. And they actually got a care info sheet, and it tells you how to take care of tarantulas and how they house them. And this is how you house slings, just the way I do it. Sweet. So, while on visit to Tarantula Canada, I did learn a couple of things. So far from bad news is that my mature male, Lacidora Parahybana, remember Lawrence? I got him from the expo 4 years ago, and then he matured. I sent it to Jason, who tried to breed to his female. He bred him, and then unfortunately the female didn't have a good sac. And then he sent it over to Tarantula Canada and to see if he would go. He hasn't gone. I guess no interest from the female whatsoever, so unfortunately he passed away due to old age, so that really sucks. Now, second of all, is their Solifuges that they had. Remember in my expo video, the day I got mine, there was this huge one, like he was like 5 or 6 inches. Well, unfortunately he died, as well as another smaller one. And mine is not looking so hot right now, it's just really slowing down and not moving as much, so it's a good thing I didn't really pick up that bigger one. But good news is that Tarantula Canada, for their import in late March, might actually import some brachypelmas, so that might be cool. But I don't know which that they'll have. I'll announce it as soon as I hear some news about them. So anyways, that's it. Now for these 2 awesome additions. Well, as you probably learned from my other video, I received a $100 gift certificate from Gus and Lauren, who's an awesome couple from Austin, Texas. Thank you so much, Lauren and Gus, for your generosity. And it certainly paid off because I always wanted this species. I've been eyeing on it for the past 2 or 3 years. And what was holding me back against the species because it was $350, and to me personally, I do have a limit of what I like to spend on tarantulas, and I thought $350 is a little bit out of my budget. So, for $125 minus the $100 gift certificate, I got myself a Pamphobeteus ultramarinus, which is known as the Ecuadorian Purple Femur. A very, very nice species. And this one gets to having a 6 to 8 inch legspan, very typical of your Pamphobeteus. And I think JCBoy636 actually told me if I'd had any Pamphobeteus in my collection. I told him no, because I used to have 2 Platiana, a sex pair, and which one else I had? I had a Antinous that unfortunately passed away. So here's my new Pampho. Cute little ultramarinus. Woo! well, I guess he's pretty defensive. And so this is what they look like. They get to having a 6 to 8 inch leg span. And you probably saw in adults. I'll find you an adult specimen, what they look like. So it's a very nice species to have. Okay, so I'm just going down to Pampho. Ooh, almost got bitten there. Okay, Pamphobeteus. So, ultramarinus. Yeah, that's what the female looks like. They call it the purple blue femur because of the legs. On the femur have like a purple pink pattern. Ultramarinus. Oh yeah, they look almost as pretty as the females. Huh. Usually these Pamphobeteus have very different sexual dimorphisms. Like the male is more prettier than the females, but yeah, I gotta watch out for this guy. So definitely if it's a female, we'll name her Lauren, or if it's a male, I'll call him Gus. As a tribute for this awesome gift. Now, got a second one. Now, here's the story. When I was looking at my emails on Hotmail, I was answering them as well as looking for a grant proposal form for my university class. I seen Tarantula Canada's email, and Amanda sent me another gift certificate from $50. So, to Jeff Fuller, thank you so much for this awesome package. Well, your awesome gift certificate. And I was actually contemplating on what tarantula I would get. And I was eyeing on a couple of species. Megaphobema malas. Unfortunately, that specimen sold out, and I really wouldn't like to have one anyways, because they like to have really cool environments. It's something I really can't really have because of my heater runs pretty warm in the room, so fortunately they're not going to meet their conditions that they need. A Pamphobeteus, no, not Pamphobeteus, didn't have them. What did they had? A Pokies, yeah, a fasciata or a Pederseni, and hopefully the 7th try I would get a female or a male, but I unfortunately didn't want to get one. So, I settled for this awesome beauty. Now, for those of you who may have watched my channel in the past, this tarantula may seem very familiar to you. Now, this is what I got now. It is a Megaphobema robustum, which is the Colombian Giant Red Leg. A very awesome species. He reminds me of my old pal George. Used to be my male that unfortunately passed away, so. He's actually pretty good, large in size. It's about 1.5 inches. Now, Tarantula Canada has told me these Megaphobema robustums are huge as newborn spiralings. They're almost the size of a typical T. Sturmey or T. Blonde at 1 inch. So he's probably likely to be 3rd or 4th instar. He's already showing its adult colors. So hopefully the second robustum that I have ends up being a female. Oh, I gotta watch out for this one. That's pretty cool. So that's all I have to share right now. So I am going to be uploading loads of videos, especially on Sunday. I'll be making a updated February 2013 arachnid tour video to show you all the specimens that are currently in my ever-growing collection. Those of you who want an update on the Viridaceous species, the fishing spider that's still alive and doing well. This tea is going to need a rehouse. That's my Filipino orange, or Phoenaceous philippinus. I'll give it a same delicate container. As for this one here, the Thrixcopelma pruriens, it's doing well. Pocotheria hanuma-vila-sinica, the rumshworm ornamental. Sneaky suspicion that this might be a male. And a whole lot of others. Here, this is a nice tea for the beginners. One of them. Brachypelma emilia, the Mexican painted red leg. Got her 2 years ago as a 2-inch female, and you can see she's like 3, almost 4 inches. She's almost full grown. Very docile. Alright everyone, so hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Gotta answer the phone.